Good morning. Parents and guests, on behalf of Spring ISD and the Houston County Fire Marshal requirements, no one is allowed to stand in or block the aisles during the graduation ceremony. Please note that you are not allowed to walk to the bottom of the aisle to take pictures. All pictures must be taken from your seat. In accordance with the laws of Texas and in the event of an emergency, we ask that you identify the nearest exit to you, which may be located behind you. Let us remember as we begin this event that it is indeed a very special, dignified, and formal ceremony. During the ceremony, please remain in your seats. Standing in the aisles will not be permitted. Please make sure that all cell phones and wireless communication devices are turned off at this time and that they remain off out of respect for today's ceremony and the graduates being honored here. We firmly request that there be no noise devices, excessive yelling, or interruptions of this dignified ceremony. Anyone not fulfilling this request will be escorted from the auditorium. At the conclusion of the ceremony, we ask parents and guests to promptly exit the Berry Center and parking lot area. Graduates will meet their parents outside, either at entrance 2 or 3, depending on where you've entered. Thank you so much for your cooperation. Now, please stand for the entry of Dekaney High School's graduating class of 2019.
Good morning. My name is Brian Amaya, and I am your student body vice president. Please remain standing for the presentation of colors, singing of the national anthem, and reciting of the pledges. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. Please join the Dekaney High School Choir for the singing of the national anthem. Please join us now in our national and state pledges of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Please be seated. At this time, I would like to invite our student body treasurer, Conferring Moss, to share the student welcome.
Good morning. And for the last time, it's your boy, Conferring Master Student Body Treasurer. It is my pleasure to welcome faculty, staff, administration, and the friends and family of the graduating class of 2019. I'm honored to have the opportunity to speak on behalf of my senior class. I want to begin by congratulating my fellow classmates for achieving this major milestone in our lives. Man, these past 4 years have been an adventure, but we made it. With the support of our families, the solid relationship and friendship we built, and the teachers that actually made us listen, and even those who didn't. We've had several experiences that have shaped us into the people we are today, and that have taught us the important lessons about ourselves and those around us. Yet, despite the odds, we made it to the finish line. Where we go from here is completely up to us. Opportunity awaits us, success awaits us, life awaits us. Dear high school, thank you for all the lessons. Dear future, we ready. Thank you to everyone who has helped us get here, and seniors, graduates, enjoy this day as we say our goodbyes to high school. And now, I would like to welcome our principal, Mr. Alonzo Reynolds III, to welcome our principal. Welcome.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, parents, guests, Spring ISD Board of Trustees, Superintendent Watson, and Cabinet. I am Alonzo Reynolds III, and I'm the proud principal of Dekaney High School. I would like to welcome you to our graduation ceremony for the class of 2019. This is a joyous time when we celebrate the culmination of many years and dedication and hard work. I'd like to thank Brandon Rodney for starting off the program. I'd like to thank our JROTC, our choir, Brian Amaya, and Conferring Moss for the student welcome. All journeys begin with the love and support of parents who have guided your direction through the years. Will all parents, guardians, please stand at this time to be acknowledged. Thank you for your timeless support and love of our graduates. At this time, I'd like for all Dekaney High School staff, please stand and be acknowledged for your support of these graduates and all students that you work with on a daily basis. Thank you. We have many people here today who have been instrumental in your success and have provided countless hours towards your high school development. At this time, I would like to introduce the guests on stage. First are the esteemed members of the Spring Independent School District Board of Trustees. Please hold your applause until I have introduced all trustees. President Rhonda Newhouse, Vice President Jana Gonzalez, Secretary Donald Davis, Assistant Secretary Winfred Adams Jr., Trustee Dr. Deborah Jensen, Trustee Chris Bell, and Trustee Justine Durant. Without the board's vision, our schools would not exist. Let's give them a big round of applause at this time. I would also like to recognize our esteemed superintendent, Superintendent Dr. Rodney Watson. A big thank you goes to Dr. Watson for his vision and leadership of the district. Please give him a better round of applause. Thank you. Also with us today, our members of the Spring ISD Superintendent's Cabinet. Chief of Staff, Dr. Julie Hill. Chief School Leadership and Support, Student Support Services Officer, Dr. Lupita Hinojosa, Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction, Kachara Bradford, Chief Financial Officer, Ann Westbrooks, Chief Human Resource Officer, Dion McKeithen, Chief Communications Officer, Tiffany Don Oldfield, Chief Operations Officer, Mark Miranda, and Chief of Police, Victor Mitchell. Let's give them a round of applause and to thank them for their support. Also on stage, we have Imelda De La Guardia, Student Support Services Officer, Dr. Janine Wilson, Program Coordinator for the Virtual School, Dr. Efrain Olivo, Assistant Superintendent for High Schools, Brandy Rodney, Associate Principal, Dekaney High School, Corey Leday, Associate Principal, Dekaney High School, Amber Pickens, Student Council Sponsor, Chase Giddings. He'll be announcing graduates today. At this time, I'd like to also recognize a very special guest, the Dekaney family, Mrs. Andy Dekaney, Mr. Josh Dekaney, and Mr. Chris Dekaney. We appreciate your ongoing support of Dekaney High School. Additionally, I'd like to introduce our valedictorian, Yesenia Ision Ruelas Renega, our salutatorian, Gabriel Manzano, and our Dekaney High School senior leaders, Maya Frazier, President, Brian Amaya, Vice President, Cavacion Moss, Treasurer. Please give him a special round of applause. Thank you. I would now like to invite Board President Rhonda Newhouse to share a few remarks with us.
Thank you, Mr. Reynolds, but I had to move that down just a tad bit. Let me first say good morning to all of our honorees and their guests. And students, good morning to the best day in Spring ISD. Yes, your big day has arrived. One that you and your families have worked hard to achieve. Yes. My name is Rhonda Newhouse, and I have the honor of serving as your school board president. But before I was elected to the school board, I worked for 34 years as an educator. I was a teacher, a counselor, an assistant principal, and principal in middle and high schools. In all of my experiences as an educator, the best day of the school year was always graduation day. And here's why. When I look out into the audience at your beautiful faces, I see so much potential and opportunity for each one of you students. Opportunity for you to change the future for the better. Truly, it is in your hands. We live in difficult times, but we have faith in you. We have faith that you will help see our world through whatever trials the future holds. When I say this, I'm not necessarily talking about curing cancer, or colonizing Mars, or solving anything along the list of critical global challenges. While I imagine that some of you will indeed do extraordinary things in your lifetimes, I also know that many of you will lead lives distinguished by accomplishments that won't grab the headlines. I'm talking about earning your college degree, having a career, volunteering in your community or at your church, caring for your family, and being strong and thoughtful and brave in the face of difficult circumstances. You might be thinking that none of that is really a big deal and that you're destined for bigger and greater accomplishments. That could be the case, and I won't discourage you, but most of us live at an humbler level. We hold down a job, feed our kids, cherish the time we get to spend with family and friends, and do the best that we can to help our neighbors. It is in the nitty-gritty of everyday life where real change happens. That's where it's possible to help make a city block, an office, a school, a neighborhood, or perhaps an entire community a better place to live. Think about it. Regular people making a difference every day in small ways that add to a big impact. I would encourage you, students, all of you, to dream big, but also dream small. Consider what you can contribute to any situation, and always remember to do the right thing. Thank you, parents, for allowing us to work with your students, and congratulations to you, parents, to the class of 2019. You and your families have a beautiful and wonderful day today. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to introduce the class of 2019 Salutatorian Gabriel Manzano. Gabriel Manzano is currently a third-year drum major, UIL music scholar, dedicated service graduate, 3-year area competitor, 2-year TMEA All-State Band and Orchestra. He participated in Dekaney's Jazz and Symphonic Bands, Wind Ensemble, and the Houston Youth Symphony. Gabriel Manzano will be attending the University of Texas at Austin this fall, where he will major in instrumental performance. Gabriel is the son of Glenda and Jose Lopez Tamez. Can I please have Gabriel's parents please stand to be recognized? Please join me in welcoming class of 2019 Salutatorian, Gabriel Manzano, to the podium.
Good morning, everyone. Class of 2019, parents, faculty, and staff. You guys already heard, I'm Gabriel Manzano. I'm the 2019 class salutatorian. Before anything, I want to thank my parents for everything they've done for me. All the practices they've taken me to, all the late nights, all the times I asked them for something, and all the support they've given me. I promise you guys, one of these years I'm going to pay you back. I'd also like to thank everyone else in my life who has helped me accomplish all that I have. From my family to my friends who are sitting over there, from acquaintances I won't ever see again, to the people who I will hold and cherish for the rest of my life. As I go on, I'll try to be brief. I know we have about 400 people going to graduate. I know you guys don't want to fall asleep. Upon entering high school, the expectations I had of myself were minimal, to say the least. Show up to class, do my work, go home. Rinse and repeat. But then, band showed up, and all my time disappeared. Marching practice started in early August, starting from 7 until 5. Once school began, it was about 2.5 hours after school every day. And on game days, I didn't even see home until midnight. Wind ensemble also took my time, but the stakes were not as high, or the stakes were higher. All-state became an ever-present goal, and my aspirations consumed about the same amount of time as I would during marching season. But you know what? Wasn't half bad if I do say so myself. It taught me something important. Sometimes, even if I expect nothing of myself, there will be others who care about me and expect more of me than I ever could. On that token, I'd like to take a moment to appreciate all of my band directors from the whole of my career, middle to high school. Every single one of them has been dedicated to the craft and made sure every student is loved and cared for. But I have to thank Mr. Cooper the most. He's sitting right over there. I don't know if you guys see him. Seeing his passion and love for music has always been an inspiration of mine. Without it, I'd still be going for an engineering degree and leaving college with an actual chance of getting a job. But truly though, his efforts have pushed me to aim for a goal greater than myself, one of creating as a focus of enriching others' lives with something more than just the physical. And to top it off, I'm not the only one he's influenced. Without Cooper, and I say this with minimal exaggeration, hundreds of thousands of lives would be worse off. If you ever get the chance, just ask some of the seniors, or I should say graduates, in band what their major is. You'll see what I mean. And the last people I need to thank have to be the teachers I met along the way. They've been giving me the tools to succeed ever since I was a young boy in kindergarten. I fondly remember Miss Brown noticing my aptitude in reading and starting to bring Magic Tree House books and allowing me to sit in first grade classrooms. I can safely say that her guidance has led me to achieve greater goals, more than I could have thought I would have achieved. In more recent times, however, I have to call to attention Mr. Mallory. I don't know if he's here. I haven't seen him, but if Mr. Mallory, if you're here, can you wave so I can see you? He's not here. Oh, it's sad. The moment Mr. Mallory heard I might be salutatorian, he told me, I better be in your speech. Truth be told, he didn't need to tell me. I already meant to mention him. I think I can speak for many of us when I say he is quite possibly one of the most lovable jerks in this school. On the coaching side, I can't really say much, but on his teaching side, he managed to do something absolutely impossible. He made history fun. Not only that, he made boring history fun. Seriously, I can't possibly think of a way to make a bunch of European countries fighting about spices interesting, but lo and behold, Mallory did it. But here we stand, or in this case, sit. We're here. We're enjoying ourselves. This is our last day as Dekaney students. Our beginning is finished, and from it, our life will continue. This is the moment everyone here has been waiting for. We've gone through 12 years of pouring our blood, our sweat, our tears into the betterment of our lives, into achieving goals greater than ourselves. But as I finish, I want to leave you with this. The best things in life aren't what comes and goes, or we can do with little effort. The best things in life are the ones that take time, the things that take perseverance. If I'd given up on band because it wasn't easy, because it took effort, because it took time, you guys definitely wouldn't see me standing here. Therefore, I want you guys to think about your success, not by having the most money, not from having the newest phones, or having the nicest cars. Success should be the warmth in your heart and the gratitude you feel for having others that care around you. And I don't care who you are, what your background is, whether you've got the best or worst grades, whether you're going to college or not, you deserve success. And now's your chance. All it's going to take is a little hard work. Thank you.
Gabriel, on behalf of the entire faculty at Dekaney High School, our Board of Trustees, our Superintendent of Schools, I present you with this plaque to honor your special accomplishment as Salutatorian of Dekaney High School. Congratulations. At this time, I would like to introduce the class of 2019 Valedictorian, Yesenia Icion Rueles Renega. Yesenia is currently the National Honor Society President, Choir President, a dedicated service graduate. She made the TMEA All-Region Choir and is a UIL Music Scholar. Yesenia will be attending DePaul University in Greencastle, Indiana this fall, where she will major in vocal performance and minor in business. Yesenia is the daughter of Freddie Morales Ramos and Yesenia Renega. Can I please have Yesenia's parents please stand and be recognized at this time? Please welcome class of 2019 Valedictorian, Yesenia Icion Rueles Renega.
Good morning, class of 2019. Today is the day we have been counting down to since freshman year. Think back to your very first day of high school. Who would have thought time would go by so fast? I remember walking into my first period biology class with Miss Phillips, and someone blurted out that they had already put our graduation date on an app in their phone. It listed the exact years, months, days, and seconds until this day. Can you believe it's been 1,379 days, 2 hours, and 15 minutes since 7:15 a.m., August 24th, 2015, our first day of high school. As I look into the audience, I see many people that I have gotten close with over the years, many friends who have become like family, and a few faces I know by name, or by face, but not by name. In case you don't know me, my name is Yesenia Icion Ruelas Reinaga, your class valedictorian. Today, we will walk across the stage and finally receive our diplomas. We carry with us 12 years of public education, 12 years of math, English, science, and social studies, 12 years of making friends throughout the year and then leaving them for the summer as if we would never see them again, only to pick up where we left off in August. 12 years of drama and gossip, and 12 years of school food. We've learned so much throughout our education and created so many memories, from pep rallies to game nights to concerts. And who remembers Mega Lunch? Some memories we will keep forever, and some friendships we made in high school will continue with us for the rest of our lives. As we walk into a new chapter, it can be scary, but it can also be very exciting. We are open to a new world of possibilities as we step into the world, what the world has in store for us. Whether you're going to college, the Army, trade school, the workforce, or if you're still trying to figure it out, this new chapter will bring new experiences for us all. As we walk into adulthood, we are faced with the world, and I want you to remember one thing. The world does not define us. We define ourselves. The world told me that I am an immigrant female. Yes, you heard me right. I stand before you as a DACA student, born in Mexico and brought to the US months after I was born to ensure that I receive a proper education and to ensure that a safe future for myself and my family. The world told me that I would never be able to learn English. Never would it be likely that I would be speaking to an arena full of people. The world told me that I would be denied certain opportunities, such as scholarships, colleges, and even a job because of my citizen status. The world was constantly against me and told me what I couldn't do. However, this was more motivation for me to keep showing up and proving the world wrong. Today, I am valedictorian of my class. I will attend a top-tier university, and I have received over $250,000 in scholarships. My point is, don't listen to the people that tell you you can't. Don't fall victim to selling yourself short, because you could never amount to anything better than that. Many of you here today are like me, and maybe you too have heard people tell you what you can't achieve. I am here to tell you today that you can, and you will be successful. The diploma that you receive today is proof of that. Keep striving and keep beating the odds. Today starts the beginning of a new chapter. Write your own story the way you want it to be. Don't say I can't, don't say I won't, say I will. But let's not forget everyone who has helped us get here. I would like to thank all the Dekaney staff and administrations for always having our best interest at heart. To the custodians who stay late every day, making sure our school looks good and is ready for the next day. The teachers like Mr. Mallory and Mr. Turney who stay year after year to teach us because they believe in us and want us to succeed. Thank you to Ms. Bailey for always being so great. At balancing so many tasks that they throw at you and still being a great counselor and a light in the dark, especially for so many seniors. Thank you to Mr. Giddings for always being a shoulder to cry on, an adult we can confide in to guide us in the right direction, and for being an amazing band director. Thank you to my choir and band families for making my high school experience the best during and outside of school. Thank you to my extended family for being here today to support me on this big day. Thank you to my best friend, Ruben Paredes, shout out, for making every day since middle school a little better. Thank you for my brothers for always supporting me and for being there for me. And a huge thank you to my father for the late night study sessions where you would try to get me to understand math problems like long division and the sine and cosine graphs, for always believing in me and for always pushing me to be the best that I could be. I couldn't have done it without any of you guys. Thank you. And to the class of 2019, I'd like to quote this profound set of lines from the author that we all grew up with and loved, Dr. Seuss, from the book, Oh, the Places You'll Go. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places, you're off and away. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know, and you are the guy who will decide where to go. It's up to you to decide what your future holds. The possibilities are endless. Don't let yourself or anyone limit you and your capabilities. I wish each and every one of you the best. No matter what happens, Dekaney will always be part of us and will treasure the memories of high school forever. Because once a wildcat, always a wildcat.
On behalf of the entire faculty at Dekaney High School, our Board of Trustees, and our Superintendent, I present you with this plaque in honor of special accomplishment as Valedictorian of Dekaney High School. At this time, I would like to pay special tribute to our honor graduates. Honor graduates, would you please stand? These are the students who have been recognized as achieving academic excellence. This includes National Merit Scholars, National Hispanic Merit Scholars, National Honor Society, Spanish National Honor Society, National English Honor Society, and all honor graduates. Thank you, and please be seated. We would also like to recognize our distinguished service graduates. Would our distinguished service graduates please stand? Instilled with an interest in volunteering, it is our goal that Spring ISD students serve in the community to volunteer throughout their lives. This involvement can and does positively impact our communities and citizens, as we believe volunteering equals success. Thank you, and you may be seated. Dr. Watson and guests, we are now ready for the presentation of the 2019 graduating class. Will the graduates of the 2019 graduating class of Dekaney High School please rise? Dr. Watson, as we stand together, I am honored to share with you that these seniors, prestigious members of the class of 2019, have met the criteria to graduate. They have met the standards of the Texas Education Agency, along with the requirements of the Spring Independent School District. They have earned the right, the honor, the privilege to be members of the 2019 graduating class of Dekaney High School. Thank you. Graduates, please be seated.
Good morning, 2019 graduates. Give your parents a round of applause. I'm extremely proud of each and every one of you, and every year I like to leave at least a nugget for you all to take with you. As you take this next step in your life, and as you take this next step towards the journey or your God-assigned destiny place, I want you all to remember the word impact. Everyone say impact with me. Impact. Impact means to have a strong effect on something or someone. Throughout your journey, you're going to remain in relationships with many of the people that you're sitting with, but you're also going to develop some new relationships with individuals that you have yet to know. As you make this journey and take this step, I want you to think about those individuals that you're going to come in contact with. Those individuals that it's so easy to say hi and to keep walking, to say hello or to wave your hand and keep walking. I want to challenge each and every one of you to make impact with every single person that you come in contact with. Because after all, you should leave others better after coming in contact with you than they did prior to meeting you. As you continue on, I want you to remember all the life lessons that you've learned at Dekaney High School, all the life lessons that your parents have worked so diligently to teach you, because you're going to need those regardless of your next steps on your life's journey. The students gathered here today have worked hard for the last 13 years to reach this very point. Dekaney High School graduates, you should be proud of the accomplishments. Parents, families, teachers, you should also be proud of the accomplishments. The support you have provided the students along the way have actually helped them to reach their academic goals. Students, as you pursue your goals, whether it's going to college, a career, the military, or whatever else you have imagined, remember the lessons that you have learned throughout your education. And I want you to build upon those lessons with new experiences and share them with others, but more importantly, I want each of you to grow. So now we're ready for the moment that you're here for. Board President Newhouse and members of the Spring Independent School District Board of Trustees, I certify that these students have met the requirements of graduation set forth by the Texas Education Agency and the Spring Independent School District Board of Trustees, and each student is eligible to receive their diplomas. Students, by the authority vested in me by the State Board of Education, I hereby confirm upon you this day a high school diploma with all of its rights and privileges. Congratulations.
Seniors, please prepare to come forward. President Newhouse, Dr. Watson, and Chase Giddens, we are now ready to present diplomas. Reading names today will be Chase Giddens. Students, parents, guests, it is appropriate to applaud as our graduates come across the stage and receive their diplomas. We must remember that this is a dignified ceremony, and every parent, every guardian, every student, every peer deserves to hear their classmates, their students' names as they are called coming across the stage. Thank you.
Yesenia Itzian Ruelis Renaga. Gabriel Alejandro Bastardo Manzano. Andrea Joyce Miklat Malabay. Leonard Daniel Diaz. Saba Salim. Marie Zaldivar Torres. Maxwell Epps. Sharon Luna. Letzi Mota Lial. Tierra Harris. Roberto Gaitan. Maya Monet Frazier. Clary Perez. Jordan Castillo. Velia Mier Luna. Ruben Paredes. Dion Traylor. Kiera Gardner. Jasmine Wynn. Claudia Ciudad Real. Kiera Fields. Eric Garcia. Diana Cuellar Alcazar. Ana Imperatriz Campos. Kelly Grace de la Torre. Yakarandai Herrera. Gabrielle Elaine Townsend. Carolina Hernandez. Jasmine Rogers. Autumn Forbes. Yuria Danielle Shadea. Diane Hernandez. Alexis Solomon. Melissa Gonzalez. Eric Garcia. Eric Abraham. David Macedo. Johnny Martinez. Xavier Marquise Robinson. Aldo Martinez. Brianna Villarreal. Shazaria Foster. Brianni Thompson. Joshua Villarreal. Aaron Davis. Anya Smith. Kayla Diaz. Alan Carrillo. Casey Thorns. Janae Chevis. Elhaj Malik Diop. David Payne Jr. Cole Anthony Jarman. Henry Villatoro. Jorge Figueroa. Braylon Holmes. Cynthia Vasquez. Denicia Danae Washington. Jose Alves. Dejanique Piper. Danielle Brown. Tamia Raylani Henry. Douglas Alfaro. Zelda Brianette Lopez. Kaylin Alexander. Haven Lewis. Printeria Renee Denise Bennett. Alejandra Guardiola. Marcus Banks. Matthew Moore. Chelsea Moore. Damon Adams. Alexandria Adiokin. Arim Nicole Augustadero. Chris Albert. Christian Isaiah Alexander. Brianna Alfaro. Jalen Almeida. Alexa Amador Fossado. Christopher Amanfor. Brian Jonathan Amaya. Yasmin Anderson. Janae Andrews. Ezra Anin. Jayla Antoine. Devin Arsenault. Raul Arellano. Evian Armand. Myquez Austin. Jerome Austin. America Avia. Jeremiah Azanwu. Ronisha Bailey. Jaqueline Baker. John Baltazar. Sergio Barahona. Deja Bates. Faith Beard. Aaliyah Bethune. Aaron Jamal Bispham. Braisha Bowie. Chelsea Marie Bowie. Keontae Branch. Demetrius Brooks. Donovan Brooks. Tanjanae Brown. Andre Marcel Bruno. Alec Baruca. Giovanna Bustamante. Kylan Butler. Jonathan Cabrera. Candice Campbell. Jernasia Yvette Campbell. Desmond Deshaun Cannon Jr. Maya Capone. Ladarius Carey. Ronald Carranza Irion. Diomedes Casares. Christian Castile. Joshua Cephas. Sharian Champion. Evelyn Shavaria Castro. Ana Chavez. William Chavez Gonzalez. Kiera Clay. Benny Collins. Haley Collins. Michaela Marie Collins. Michael Collins. Gabrielle Conley. Sarai Corrado. Niari Cotton. Ashley Crouch. Mark Crow. Brian Cruz. Marco Cuenca. Amaya Marie Dalton. Latavia Daniels. Rodnisha Darty. Abraham Davila. Magnus De La Rosa. Sanchez Dean. Betsan De La Paz. Delia Del Cid. Athalia Diamond. Dalia Diaz. Stacy Maribel Diaz. Marcos Dominguez. Denisha Donahue. Raina Dorsey. And Terica Elkins. Angel Ellis. Andres Enamorado. Alison Escobar. Vajan Eskridge. Brian Espericueta. Aaliyah Farrell. Amanda Ferry. Ronisha Fisher. Elizabeth Flores. Kevin Flores Contreras. Irma Flores Perez. Amaya Fluker. Andrew Forbes. Matthew Franco. Jorge Gamboa Renaga. Jolisa Garcia. Alfonso Garcia. Michaelin Garcia. Vianney Garcia. Ariana Camille Gardner. Contravius Gill. Juan Gomez. Benilio Gonzalez. Freddy Gonzalez. Miguel Gonzalez. Pedro Gonzalez Escobar. Cole Goodman. Natavia Gordon. Harrison Gray. Jaquan Green. Gerbert Guadamuz Jr. Chelsea Guevara. Shekna Gay. Alexander Gutierrez. Yvonne Gutierrez. Jamisha Harris. Kayla Harris. Rashira Harris. Christina Hartwell. Jason Haterstein. Christian Trey Henry. Esther Hernandez. Brian Hernandez. Claudia Hernandez. Jasmine Hernandez. Javier Hernandez. Melissa Hernandez. Khalidra Shantoinette Higgins. Ahmad Hilsman. Ethaniel Evans. Jashawn Hines. Shadarian Howard. Christopher Hubbard. Javon Hutchinson. Jeriel Hutto. Ontario Hutto. Mariah Iglesias. Reginald Jackson II. Willie Jackson. Shelly Jaime. Quantea Jenkins. Oscar Herminez. John Keys Johnson. Vincent Johnson. Ayana Johnson. Destin Johnson. Jayla Nicole Jones. Mariah Jones. Fatima Juarez Hernandez. Bobby Junius. Destiny Ketchens. Janice Danielle Kurt. Noel Lara. Rebecca Lara. Tyrone Lattimore. Juan Leal. Reginald Lewis. Jawan Ladell. Julie Victoria Guzman. Cordell Harris. Danny Harris. Jason Lopez. Vieri Lopez. Mario Humberto Lopez IV. Leslie Lozano. Jose Luna Sorto. Paris McGee. Diamond Malone. Malaysia Malone Thomas. Remy Monet Marshall. Alfred Martinez. Abigail Martinez Espinoza. Cedric Mason. Ananda Martins. Shakorian McQueen. Valeria Medina. Kevin Mendoza. Crystal Mendoza. Dominic Dewan Menifee. Anthony Merino. Evan Mingo. Harold Mitchell. Jean Murray Montgomery. Barion Moody. Angel Morales. Jamel Johnson. Malcolm Johnson. Bobby Jones. Corinne Moreno. Hainer Morales Sanchez. Olivia Morgan. Charles Moss. Carvarcian Amin Moss. Rachel Nicole Munoz. Jose Murillo Jr. Roshan Mertel. Nicholas Nelson. Hong Nguyen. Miracle Norris Clark. Keith Natwari. Aziz Oladega Jr. Rebecca Olvera. Irene Peña. Thierry Perez. Annalise Perez Gonzalez. Anton Perkins. Xavier Petit. Cameron Pettis. Javon Phillips. Julian Phipps. Felon Pickens. Sahaya Pittman. Hasael Ponce. Sky Mayberry. Alicia Chriselle McNeil. Destiny Potts. Kira Powers. Montre Pruitt. Kari Quillens. Leslie Ramos. Terrell Ratcliffe. Christopher Rito. Kershell Redmond. Deasia Reed Dunn. Emily Reyes. Jesus Reyna III. Ravion Reynolds Flowers. Heidi Reynoso. Mariah Rivera. Ariana Rivera. Quante Roberts. Marlon Robinson Frazier. Isabella Sela Rodriguez. Angela Rodriguez. Kenneth Rodriguez Maldonado. Ashley Rodriguez Reyna. Jordan Rogers. LaFabian Markel Rogers. Melanie Roman. Angel Romero. Dylan Ruiz. Nathaniel Peavy. James Ponce. Jasmine Pope. Wanye Porter. Alison Portillo Esquivel. Jacob Sanchez. Ashley Sandoval. Chanzel Scales. Eric Scott. Norden Martin Simmons. Marcadric Surreal. Osvaldo Serna. Angel Sherman. Decorian Simeon Woods. Shamaria Simon. Takiba Singleton. Taja Skinner. Hannah Smith. Mitchell Stewart III. Anthony Sutton. Tamara Sykes. Tatiana Sylvester. Kimberly Damakas. Courtney Taylor. Xanthius Taylor. Elizabeth Teco. Alice Perones. Tanez Roberts. Talbert Roberts II. Faith Pickens Roberts. April Robinson. Glenn Robinson. Caleb Thomas. Trinity Thompson. Zaria Tucson. Angie Tovar. Tevin Travis. Khalil Valentine. Bianca Valladores. Manuel Valles. Nathaniel Vasquez. Ariana Vega. Tatiana Villa. Jasmine Wade. Jada Waldrop. Brandon Williams. Cedric Williams. Jamarcus Williams. Ricky Williams. David Willis Jr. Elena Wilson. Sanaya Wilson. Veronica Moncam. Isaiah Smith. Chelsea Solares Umana. Jacqueline Soto. Deanna Marie Steens. Justin Stell. Jaleesa Wilson. Michael Wolf. Devian Wright. Ashton Victoria Wyatt. Danaya Zeno. Jeremy Gonzalez. Henry Merritt. Malaysia Walker. Ja'Cory Ward. Adasia Vacha Washington. Diamond Sherelle Washington. Joshua Washington. Brittany Samari White. Jesnay Lanique Whitmire. Armani Josiah Williams. Destiny Thomas. Israel Thomas. Marquis Taplin. And Hope Chanel Martin.
Class of 2019, please stand. You have made the transition from high school students to high school graduates. Please move your tassels from right to left. Declaration of this accomplishment. Students, please turn to your right. 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 As we say every morning, transforming the nation begins with you. I'm in. Are you in? Thank you. You may be seated. You supposed to throw it? I would now like to welcome our Student Council President, Maya Frazier, for farewell remarks.
Good morning, family and friends. faculty and staff, and class of 2019. My name is Maya Frazier, and I've had the honor of serving as your student council president for the 2018-2019 school year. To begin with, I want to give all glory and praise to God, without whom nothing is possible. I'd like to also give a special thanks to my parents, Michael and Juanetta Frazier, who are sitting over there, for your love and support, and for always pushing me to do and to be my best. To all parents and others who are here today and have helped raise us, thank you. Without your love and support, care and guidance, we would not be here celebrating this great milestone of achievement of our high school graduation. Please give them a round of applause. Although we may not have always made it clear, we appreciate your efforts to care for, guide, and direct us, that we can build the best possible futures for our communities and for ourselves. On behalf of the graduating class, I also want to thank all of the teachers, counselors, administrators, and other staff members for all you have done to enable our success. The time, concern, support, and dedication you have given are valued and appreciated by all of us. Thank you for staying after school for tutorials, practices, and events, for spending weekends grading and planning and preparing, and for putting your hearts into giving us the quality education that we deserve. We appreciate you. Can you give a round of applause to all of the Dekaney High School faculty and staff? Students, we did it! Woo! Now we can breathe for just a minute. We have had a great 4 years, from dances and pep rallies to senior trips, football games, concerts, performances, and many other memorable moments. We have had fun as we learned and grew into young adults. We all have treasured memories that we will carry the rest of our lives. Although we've had a blast, our high school careers have come to an end. And now we look to the future and all the excitement and possibilities it will bring. Whether we become doctors, lawyers, chefs, engineers, mechanics, or teachers, whether we go straight to work or enlist in the military, we will carry Dekaney with us. We are the future. We are a new generation of leaders. Whatever path we follow, we must make sure we do what we love, but also do something that will make the world a better place. Congratulations to all of the graduates here today. It wasn't easy, but we made it. We all should be proud of what we accomplished and should start looking forward to better things to come. Let's take the power of the Wildcat Nation to the nation. I want to give a big thank you to all my fellow classmates for coming together to make our last year memorable. High school will forever be cherished in our hearts, but for now, we must say goodbye. So on behalf of Dekaney High School, I bid you farewell and wish you the best of luck in your days ahead. Thank you to all of our guests for being here on our special day and for celebrating this chapter of our lives that is now coming to an end. And now Dekaney High School Choir will lead us in the singing of the Alma Mater.
As they continue with their journey, may they look back at this stage in their life with fondness and pride. This will conclude our ceremony. We ask parents and guests to promptly exit the Barrier Center and parking lot area. Graduates will meet parents outside either entrance 2 or entrance 3, just depending on where you enter. Thank you to all our guests for being here on this special day and celebrating this chapter of life with our graduates. Graduates.